So this is one of the first videos that I'm trying to do for YouTube. I'm not skilled at YouTube videos or doing any type of YouTube videos at all. This video is about frugality and living within your means and things that I try on my own with help of people who are on the internet to try to be frugal and try to save money and for purposes that I have of my own. And so my video today, which is very very unprofessional, is about salvaging my old shoes that I bought for $25 at an Indian store in Palmyra, PA, which is a cute little store. It's very cool. And I don't remember the name of it, but I bought it bought these shoes like maybe 2 years ago or something. And I've salvaged them, and you can see how the bottoms were inside, and you see that they're ripped up because I wear a brace on my left foot because of having bone spurs, and also because of having hyperflexibility in my joints in my feet, which means my ankles turn the ways they're not supposed to, and it hurts, and it makes my ankles swell up. So I wear a brace, so it tore up my shoes. But see, that's what the bottom of my shoes look like inside. And this is what, look at this. This is what the insoles, the soles inside looked like. And I put them in the washer, which I haven't for a while, and they started to smell for a while because of walking in water puddles recently. This is what the inside of my shoes were looking like here. So I happened to clean houses, so I salvaged things, and I happened to find these other, these other insoles that were okay looking. And hi, baby. I cut them off, see, and they got kind of dirty from my cats and stuff. I cut them off to my size, and I have a couple of these that I found, and I have kept them so that I can do stuff like this in case they got all hairy from my animals. Sorry, I have like a lot of animals here at my house. One dog and several cats. But anyway, so I cut them off so that I can salvage them. And these are not Adidas shoes, of course, that I have here. These are called Fashion, and you can't even see it. There you go. They're called Fashion, and they're just some generic shoes that I got randomly, like I said, for 25 bucks at India store. And I want to show you the bottom of these soles here. Whoops. Not that one. Look at this one. And that happened after just like the first year of me wearing these shoes. And I have a lot of shoes, believe me. I have a million pairs of shoes. Not really for real, but I have literally, I don't know, at least 25 or more pairs now. And I had gotten rid of hundreds of shoes within the last couple years. So I've been wearing these, and of course my feet were getting soaked. And so I am planning on doing something with that too. I want to put some caulk. I'm going to put caulking in there and see if it holds it together. But I'm inspired by the shoe thing with doing this today by Bradley on a Budget. I don't know, make mention to him and his channel. I just started watching him. I love his personality, and I love the fact that he's so sweet, and he's so frugal. He doesn't throw away his shoes, his toothbrush, even though they might get into whatever condition over a period of time. He just uses what he's got, and he doesn't waste money on things he doesn't need. And so these I kind of keep as work shoes, and I'll tell you what, they were super uncomfortable with how they were. They were super, super uncomfortable with the bottoms inside being the way that they were, and they're not all that comfortable with it being ripped out on the inside like this, but they're still salvageable. And look, the shoestrings are really good yet. I wash these shoes as they need it. So they're not in horrible shape. I mean, the bottoms aren't super horrible yet. You can see, of course, I was wearing them outside today, so they're dirty. But again, like, I mean, they're not horrible. They're not super great either, but they're not like I mean, they have some paint from where I was painting, different times, different colors of paint, different places or whatever, you know. But the outsides, the mesh is still good. This one, the sole is still intact, and they, you know, they're not super uncomfortable with the cushioning on the bottom. So the only thing that's uncomfortable here is the water getting in and stuff like that. So, but so now I have name brand shoes or name brand insoles and no name generic shoes. But I'm happy that they serve the purpose, and I can still use them for working like outside and doing work at my other house and stuff like that. And I can pitch these things. I am actually going to throw them out. I don't throw a lot of stuff out a lot of times if I think I can use it for something. And I'm going to start videoing, I guess, if I can, the things that I salvage and how I salvage them in order to show people about my frugal life just for fun. I consider it fun. Trying to save money is like a game to me, like Prepper Princess says. And like the other people, Kate Caden and some of the other people that I watch. I love watching these shows. I try every day almost to watch the shows with these people. And everybody that puts these out, like every day, I try to watch, you know, what I can when I have time. And try to soak it in and absorb and get ideas, creative ideas for what I can do. So anyway, so that's my first video, I guess, of salvaging some shoes. And I tried them on. I had put these insoles in earlier, and they feel super nice and soft and comfortable compared to these worn out things where the heel was all the way down to the bottom and it was just rubbing, and this part was rubbing here, my foot, and it was just rubbing everywhere and making my feet hurt, you know, and stuff like that. So it makes a difference when you have comfortable insoles, you know. Your shoes can be ratty. The shoestrings still work, and they're not ripped through or anything like that. You know, the shoestrings still work. You know, the soles aren't bad on the bottoms. They still tie properly. Now it's much more comfortable with the insoles now, and I thank God for my old ratty shoes that still serve the purpose, because I'm not buying another pair until I'm out of shoes, because I have a million pairs of shoes. I said that, but it's not true that I have a million, but like I said, at least 25 pairs of sneakers now. So anyway, I think I'm not sure what I'm going to name my channel yet, but I do have a business, and I've had it for about 21 years. April will be 21 years, called Households by Elise. And I kind of renamed it just to go with the times to Households by Allie. So I'll probably just name it one of those two channels, and you guys can find me probably under that name. And I'm going to try to like come into everybody's household and show them stuff by me, and that maybe people can be inspired to save money in some type of way and live frugal lives and enjoy their lives doing something fun. If they enjoy stuff like this and creative, not spending money, saving money makes me happy. Let me tell you, a friend of mine and I, actually a coworker, we were discussing what our things that we enjoy doing, what our passion is in life, and I forget what my friend said, but I said mine is making money. But it's also saving money, because money saved is money earned, you know. So it's money that you don't have to go out and work for some more. You know, you can put it away and do with whatever you want to do with it later on. So anyway, I'm going to end this here. It's almost a 10-minute video. So you guys be blessed. Have a safe and enjoyable day. Happy second day of spring. Yesterday was the first day of spring. God bless. Take care.